Hey guys, today I'm just going to show you some practical applications for the jab cancel jump with Zangief. So the first example here is with Chun-Li. As you can see, Chun-Li is really fast, so she can zone you out really well with her normals. And what she wants to do is be in the space where her normal will beat out any of your jumping attacks. So you want to use your jab cancel jumps in order to take away her ability to move backwards to anti-air you. And I'm going to show you, for example, in the first example, she can just use standing medium kick to kick you out of the air. If you use the jump cancel jabs, you can lock her in place and she won't be able to move backwards in order to anti-air you, and you'll be able to hit her. In the second example, you can see how Chun-Li can use her Kikoken to also zone you out because it comes out very fast and she can just move backwards, and she sees you jump, she just throws the Kikoken and she'll get a hard knockdown. So if you use the jab cancel jump, you can lock her in place so she can't keep moving backwards, and you can actually hit her when she's shooting at the Kikoken. So it may actually also trade with you, but if you use a fierce attack, it'll actually trade in your favor, and sometimes that could mean winning the round or losing, because she may be on just a little bit of a health and she won't be able to do that anymore, because if you hit her, you will win the round even though you'll get hit by the Kikoken afterwards. This technique can be used with a lot of different characters that would like to zone you out with their normals. In this example, I used E Honda, and E Honda's standing jab from max range will beat out any move that Zangief can throw at him. It doesn't matter what button you press, he can just throw out the jab and beat you. You see how Honda can just take a step back and just throw out the jab and beat you with everything. But you can lock him in place with the jump cancel jabs, then he can't move back anymore, and you can actually reach him and hit him, and the jab won't work anymore. So this is a good option for when you see Honda moving towards you, then he doesn't have charge. So you can do this so that he can't move backwards and anti-air you with jab if you jump at him. So he needs another option. Also, as a Zangief player, I'm sure you've had this happen to you a lot, where you would jump at an opponent and they would just move backwards and then sweep you when you land. So Shoto sweeps are really good, and same with Sagat, they can both sweep you out of the air really effectively, and you just can't jump at them from a certain distance because they can just move back and sweep you. So if you use the jump cancel jab though, you can actually lock them in place, and that actually takes away this option of them walking backwards and sweeping you. So they need to actually react to something else. This forces your opponent to actually do something else. Either they DP you, or they have to jump back and roundhouse, but jumping back is always good for you because it moves them towards the corner. And DPing is hard to react to, so it just removes a very simple anti-air option for Shotos against you. So, and it catches some people off guard too, because they think they can just take a step back and sweep you from a certain range, but then they won't be able to move back and they'll be stuck, and then you can actually hit them. So from a certain distance, you can actually lock them in place, and if you don't hit a button and they try to do a dragon punch with Ryu, it will actually just whiff. So that in itself becomes a nice mix-up. So they can't sweep you and they can't DP you, so they need to jump back essentially, or block your jump in, and blocking your jump in is always good for you. Now I'm actually going to show you how this technique is done. It's actually pretty easy, and I'll have some videos of what my hand is doing and some inputs. Hey guys, so I'm just going to show you real quick how to actually perform the technique. So what you really want to do is just double tap your light button really fast. After the first tap, like immediately try to jump forward. And so you want to time the jump for just a second tap with the button. So as you see, do it from crouching too. It's a little harder from crouching. See if you can do it from crouching too, right? So the faster you do it, like the better to time it. If you did it right, you can see that would be blocking and be stuck in blocks done. So right there, like I did it so fast that you can barely even react to the jab. So that's the best way if you want to do it. You want as little of the jab to come out as possible. That's how you do it. So practice it. Put your dummy on all block. So in this case, in this training mode, I had to put the dummy on just to hold right, because the all block didn't apparently trigger. But on 30th anniversary edition, you can just put it on all block, and if you did it right, they'll just be blocking. So you can do it with any character that has a attainable light move, just like the Shoto's light punch, standing light punch, or crouching light punch, or crouching light kick even. So you can do it from any. See? So any character you can do that has a chainable light.